Chef Nino is in our kitchen this morning on Studio 10. What you making?
Hatch chili pepper glaze. And we're going to put it over some blackened shrimp.
And I already tried the blackened shrimp. It's a nice heat, a really, really nice heat. If you like that kind of stuff. It looks like you already have some butter in the pot.
Yes, we browned our butter, and we have a red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and 4 hatch chili peppers.
Yeah.
Okay?
Did you use the less spicy ones? Or?
Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah.
For folks who are maybe just now tuning in, we've done some hatch chili recipes on the show previously, but I want you to
we have the 4 friends. Just you don't want to add too much. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm good. I'm just playing.
Something's going on. I want you to explain.
Oh, something's going on, all right.
Yeah, we know.
You don't want none of that.
No, we don't. I want you to explain the heat level of these hatch chili peppers and how they can determine which ones to buy.
Yes, the heat level is going to be when they're light green and smooth, they're going to be less heat.
Okay.
As they darken up and start to turn red, what you're going to see, you see those ridges of red right there?
I do see that.
Yeah, that means it's going to be hot.
It looks like scratched leather a little bit.
Great analogy.
Thank you.
Yes. Wow. You're gonna be on TV one day.
He's gonna use that one. I better get a piece of the profit if you.
That's right. Hey.
That.
But look, we're gonna make a jelly glaze with these hatch peppers.
Yeah.
This is a miracle product called pectin. All right, and in it is a magic piece of paper that has about 50 recipes.
50 recipes.
If you want to make apricot jam, blackberry jam. It's really simple. You do the same thing, except not the peppers. You put the blackberries or the blueberries or the strawberries or the red raspberries or the grapes or the currant or cherry. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're
saying. You can make your own jam right here.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know, a lot of people down here in the South love to make like jellies and jams. I've never made them before. My grandmother-in-law does, and she's amazing at it. Always makes some kind of like preserve or, you know, things like that. Super gel, or sure gel, rather.
Yes.
I need to remember this.
Yes.
Okay. Well, interesting.
No, don't get the super gel.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure we get sure gel. That's right. Okay. All right. So I just let these cook for a couple of minutes. I want them to begin to wilt. That's the hatch chili pepper, red bell pepper, and green bell pepper.
All right. And we're going to put this over shrimp. So stay tuned for that. Before we go, what are we going to add?
I'm going to put a half a cup of vinegar.
Okay.
And I'm going to let that cook for a couple of minutes.
Is that how that bottle is formed, or did you do that?
Well, here it is.
It looks like you did that.
Yeah, no, I don't know what happened, but it pours nicely.
Yeah, it does. I was about to say, did you do that on purpose? It does pour nicely.
Right.
Okay, we're going to go. Chef Nino and this glaze. We'll be back right here on Studio 10. Welcome back to the kitchen with Chef Nino. We are working on a hatch chili pepper recipe. Now, we've made burgers and we've made stuffed peppers, but today this is more so of something to add to another meat.
To add to it, you can put this hatch chili pepper glaze on some salmon or some shrimp. Works really nicely. Yeah.
It smells really good.
We're gonna put a little bit of Cajun seasoning, has salt, pepper, and everything.
Right.
All right. Now we're gonna add. If you're just watching, we sauteed in butter, half a stick of butter, our red bell pepper, green bell pepper, hatch chili peppers, and sauteed them for a couple of minutes. Added a half a cup of vinegar. Now we're going to put a half a pack of this pectin. Okay?
And that just makes it like a
gel, almost,
or a jelly.
Jelly. Yeah, you're right. It does have an E.
So how long does that have to sit in there for?
Hold on.
Oh.
Would you pay attention to the show? I'm playing, man. I would never tell this the star of the. No, really.
Okay, and a lot of sugar.
Two cups of sugar. Okay.
But it doesn't. It's interesting because I just tried that shrimp and it's not a sweet. It's more of like a. I mean, it's got a hint of sweet, I guess, but it's got some spice, more spice to it.
It's a wonderful combination of sweet and spicy and sour together. It is a nice blend. It really is.
Yeah, okay, so.
Now, we're going to let this boil. Bring it to a boil, then we're going to take it off the heat And it's going to be a glaze just like that.
Pretty fast, too, to do all this.
People say, I don't have time to cook. You don't have time not to cook. You're going to save so much money going to Rouse's, cooking yourself.
Yeah.
You're going to eat healthier because you know what's in it. And the pure joy of cooking, getting the family involved, cooking a meal, give it to your family, and they eat it like, oh my God, that was wonderful.
That's so good.
No feeling like it. It really is.
Right. It's amazing. I'm not the best cook, and I'm learning to enjoy it a little bit more, but my sister Allie, she's my middle sister, it's like therapy to her. And for so many people, cooking is like, she loves to do it and she's amazing at it. And I feel like once you start, you just can't get enough of it.
I think it's like, you are actively cooking and shopping and seeing the steps, and what you're not thinking about is your frustration and your aggravation.
Right.
It kind of leaves you.
Yeah, you're working on a recipe to feed you and your family, and so if you enjoy cooking, this is definitely a recipe for you. Like you said, of course, you're serving it over shrimp today, but you can do this over salmon or with whatever you want to. That's the beauty about this glaze, is you can kind of do it with whatever you want.
Exactly. Even on steak or chicken, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to take it off of the heat, okay? And we're going to kind of let this sit for a few minutes. I wanted to let it come to not room temperature, but as it cools down, comes to room temperature, you have a really nice thick glaze. In this form, it's really kind of thick.
Beautiful.
But we may even accelerate that during the break, put it in the freezer for a little while.
Ah, okay, so we may do that. Hatch chili peppers only in season for a little while, so if you see them at a Rouse's, go ahead and grab them.
Yeah, look, this is not a sales pitch. When they're gone, they're gone. That's it.
Okay, well, something to remember. We're going to work on this, continue to work on this with Chef Nino coming up on Studio 10. All right, one last time here in our kitchen for today with Chef Nino. What did we make?
Look at this Hatch chili pepper glaze or gel. Look at that. We're going to serve it over some blackened shrimp.
Okay.
If you just join us, we cut up our Hatch chili pepper, 4 of them, bell pepper, two, red and green bell pepper.
What?
Sauteed it down in some butter. It's kind of like the pilot announcing for the whole plane. Yes,
we
could be traveling.
But it's fine because they're, it's fine.
But they're listening to air traffic control, their orders, and he's talking to you. So when they're listening to air traffic control, they're going,
But you're only talking, you're not listening.
Exactly.
Okay. Makes sense. All right, anyways, we did that, added the vinegar. I do remember that, and sugar.
And vinegar and sugar, brought it to a boil, then took it off the heat. And this is where we are when it comes to room temperature.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and plate this right here. I'm going to put some Rouse's Wild Caught Louisiana shrimp. Yeah,
we cook with this a lot here on the show, and you do too. Those packs of frozen shrimp are just so easy to keep in your freezer.
And they're individually quick frozen, so like for example, me, I wouldn't use a whole pack. I'm a single guy. Go figure. And so you can just take a few of them out if you need them. Okay. All right, now we're gonna spoon.
Oh yeah, you need that spoon.
Yeah.
You just
come back over here. All righty. This is not okay. There's no.
Nice. Okay, so you only do a little bit, huh?
A little bit, maybe a little bit more.
All right.
All right. Now let me know what you think.
Okay. And
you
while
should
I do
have
this,
kind of a sweet heat. You have a subtle accentuation. There should be nothing domineering but a nice, smooth, rounded flavor.
Very sweet. It reminds me a lot of pepper jelly. And
Exactly
I mean,
what it is.
essentially.
Yes. Isn't it something?
Wow.
And you see how easy it was. So that will encourage you to make your own pepper jelly with some Hatches or some jalapenos. Yeah,
that's super good if you want to put it over some cream cheese and then serve it with crackers. Kind of a different taste. Like you said, it's a sweet heat. So it depends on the Hatch chili pepper you use. Of course, we have green ones, but we've got some with a hint of red. I ate one with a hint of red a minute ago.
It was.
And that was fire. So it depends on which one you get. Delicious, Chef Nino.
I'm glad you like it. Thank y'all for watching. Check out the recipe, Rouse.com, FoxandTV.com. See you at one of the Rouses. See you next time.